Throw me in that jungle, I'll emerge with a fur coat. Haters in them suckers, throw them all in the same boat. What you looking for? Keep it moving if it ain't dope. Ain't know how to cook it, they was knocking, so I gave them some. Fresh up on the streets,
Yo.
stage, how you like that?
What up? Yo. Episode 14, man. It's 14, right?
Yeah, 14.
14.
How you say 14 in Spanish?
I don't know.
Man,
I cut off at 10.
Darce? 14.
Yeah, I cut off at 10.
All right, yeah.
That's about it.
Oh, man. Saz in the
good,
building, man.
Saz, we got Saz 24. Got my boy Queasy's way on IG. Yo, I go by Be High, man. This Hot Society Podcast, episode motherfucking 14.
14, man. We here.
Yo,
Damn.
it's been that's crazy. We on 14 already.
Yeah, a lot of shit be going on. A
lot of crazy shit. A lot of some wild shit be going on, man. But before we get into all the wild shit that been going on, how was your holidays, man?
Nah, it was good, man. It was good.
Christmas and all that.
Yeah, mine was good.
You had the tree? You put up a tree?
No, sir.
Yeah. So what you mean you ain't got no tree?
Nah, I ain't put up no tree. I ain't do none of that. I just, got my daughter some shit.
So your lady ain't want to, know what I mean?
Nah. They did that, but
I feel you. I saw you got the tree and all like that all out.
Yeah, I had to do the tree, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was good. This holiday was really good, man. It was really, a lot of love. I thought
y'all got something? What y'all get? Y'all got something?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody get you nothing, Queasy?
Nah, my birthday just passed, so I just like, I wasn't looking for nothing for nobody.
I feel you.
Yeah,
somebody with you got something?
Girl,
what you
man,
get?
she really stepped it up to this year, man. Like she tried to come like Cardi in a sense, with the
50,000 in the
not 50,000, but she came with some money.
Oh, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So she came with the still the bank, the raps and shit.
Yeah.
So the stacks like that and shit. So she did that, and I appreciate her, man. I appreciate.
Is that like the ultimate gift now? Like it gotta be, cause like
well
my sister
needed.
did some shit. She put she got too much time on her hands, so she put like 500 or something like that, like wrapped up like in a toilet, like the tissue thing.
Yeah.
Like facial tissue, you should just like keep pulling out 20s and shit. Like you got way too much time on your hands to be doing that, but like it was nice.
That was creative, very creative.
You feel me? But
definitely.
How about you? What's up?
I got like some sneakers. I got this phone a while back, the iPhone. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, my girl
I got
did
some
that too.
Some accessories for the phone.
She tallied it up from September.
She went way back. She went way back. Like, everything I get you from now on, this is Christmas.
Christmas, September to December.
Hey, y'all ever realize, y'all ever sit back and think like how much technology changed like everyday life?
Oh, I think about it. Even when I just watch like old or Netflix and movies about 96, 95, and you see how they be moving in there, and they don't be having no phones and how we just gotta have phones.
Like just think about like how convenient it is to be late for work in today's society. Like you could just text a motherfucker like I'm running late. Something happened, you could just easily contact anybody. Like, you got to pull over on the road back in the day.
Use a payphone.
And all that. You gotta have a quarter handy and all that shit. Like you feel me? Like life was crazy. Like,
that's why the dudes, cause I be working in Bergen County jail. Dudes that be using them payphone in there, they be sick. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's something different. They still got payphones in that motherfucker.
Yo.
The way they're set up. It's crazy.
Technology just changed everything though. Like the way you motherfucking catch a cab, everything. Like everything is different now.
Everything. You got niggas hiding phones up their ass, everything, dog. The jail crazy, I'm telling you.
The phone actually connects you. It connects you to the world.
You gotta want to talk to a motherfucker. You really want to get out there and talk.
Nah, because it ain't that. I think it's not necessarily about talking to somebody. It's because the phone, it connects you to the rest of the world now.
Yeah. You nigga get anything to be able to get that world connection, like
you connected to the world, like you could FaceTime a motherfucker, you go see whoever you want to see right now.
Yeah, but it's detrimental too.
Yeah, it definitely got it.
It's detrimental, like this, especially social media. That shit is crazy.
Like how you think kids gonna grow up like now, like kids that's born right now, like they in it. You feel me? Like they not gonna know nothing else but this. And it's gonna get even crazier.
That's like us growing up with Nintendo and shit like that, or like Super Nintendo and all that type of shit like that. You evolve with the times. That's the way shit go.
Like my son is coding. He's 7 years old. He's programming.
Even with,
And they got this little game where like if he put in the right programming code, it gives a song. And that's how he learns how to program like coding, bro. It's crazy.
these computer screens, they just looking at screens though all day. Cause like even back in the day when we had Super Nintendo or PlayStation, whatever it was, you still had to, in order to play somebody, we had to sit next to each other in the living room. If you want to play your man's next door in live or whatever it was, he had to come over. Y'all had to play. You feel what I'm saying? Now you don't even gotta leave your house to play a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like I could play you in 2K from my couch.
Yeah.
Like the social, like that shit
Around the
just
world,
like
yeah.
you feel me? Like that shit just fucked everything up. Like motherfuckers is socially awkward. Like
Oh, definitely. Definitely. You just like go out to eat with your family, right? And just
oh
see
yeah, everybody looking at their phone.
see
and
how
shit,
many
that shit
people
is
just
crazy.
just look
I
out.
try not to do it, but like when you waiting for your food, it's like you feel me.
Fuck is going on? That's like, I mean,
It's like very convenient. you waiting for your food, man.
and you know, I remember I was watching a movie and shit, and then, Witness to the Mob, he said a liar always looking to his drink when he lying and shit. Like nowadays, people looking to
nigga
their
be
phone now while they lying and shit like that. Like,
Hold on, I ain't got no cup. Nigga be like this. Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I did it. You feel me? Like they on some other shit. Like
Yeah, man. The social media, we preparing for a new decade. We actually not going to a new decade yet.
that's not ain't 2020. That's a new decade. You talking about new century?
New decade is 2021.
How?
Because
I think it started from 2020.
No,
It's
because
10 years.
you
It's a decade.
got to go into it. So we're still a part of 2010 and 2020 is still part of that decade. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you go to
I get what you're saying.
2021,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're
that's
saying.
that's the new decade. I'll be tricking my
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Because that's the end of the decade is at 20.
You did, yeah.
So that's 110 right there. That's one set of 10.
So
right
you're
there, yeah.
preparing for the next decade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at that. That's
And what you
preparing.
think is like the next thing, like the next crazy thing that's gonna like change the world? Like
Of this shit, 5G technology. Like,
I heard of that.
They
Like
pushing that shit.
everybody
now, yeah.
talking about that. It's getting into the market. Like it's long. Like people trying to open it in markets and stuff like that. It's gonna break wide in cannabis, the cannabis industry.
yeah, they
That's
got
gonna
all
break
type of shit, man.
Yeah.
Like shit moving so fast, especially like with TVs and shit like that. Like you buy one TV, like next couple months they got some shit better than your shit. You like, damn.
And
bro,
that's
I
all
just spent
5G technology. They really haven't explained 5G technology though.
I spent like $1,500 on this TV. 2 months later, y'all got some shit that's even better. I'm like, why y'all ain't just put that shit in my TV?
Feel me? Because first it was the smart TV and shit.
They do it with the phones too.
Now they got the the 4K TV.
They got
shit now.
4Ks, all type
that
of shit. They do it with the
crazy.
phones too. Like you could just, bro. All they did different was put a new camera on this motherfucker. Everything else you could have updated on. It's the same thing. You feel me? Charge you more money for a brand new phone. That's the same shit.
Yeah. That's just the way innovation is, man. They be charging you for the next name
Motherfuckers pay it.
all the time, like all the time.
But most of their money get back in a bill, though. They juice you out the ass for the iPhone bill, man.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
charge
damn
you, they
sure
get their
do.
money. That's what. So it don't really matter. They don't probably only care about the phone. They like the money is on the bill.
That's why they give it to you for like if you a customer and shit, whatever. They give it to you for free and shit. They
As
gonna
long
get
as
their
they know
money on
you-
their
yeah,
bill.
They know you paying that bill. They ain't gonna care.
Yeah, like this ain't really nobody else's business but Dwayne Wade's.
Son,
Yeah,
But-
yeah. Go ahead, man.
Like
Go ahead.
11 years old.
Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Explain.
11 years old. Like his son, like they got this little guy, man, he got fingernail polish and like 11 years old. And you taking him to parades and shit like that. Like, would you do that to? Like, would you allow? Like, how? Like, 11 years old. I don't think a child should be thinking about like sex and shit like that at 11 years old. Period.
And that's where I was gonna go at it. You know what I'm saying? With being 11, that's too, going to like those, kind of parades like that where it's all sex in the air type, nudity and stuff like that. Now, the whole issue with him being homosexual, that's him. You know what I'm saying? So that's him. That's him. So you gotta accept it. Dwayne Wade, he accepts it. You feel me? So you gotta accept it. Now, you talk about personal views on it. Everybody got personal views on it, right?
My whole thing is he 11 though. Like he's a kid, man.
So you're saying he doesn't really know?
He don't know what's going on right now.
So
I think that shit was like some type of exposure type shit. Like,
you don't even know the other sex to know you don't like it. Like, come on.
Yeah, man. Like that's what I'm saying. At 11 years old, who having sex with girls at 11 like that? Like on some real, you feel me? Like, so how would you even know if you know what I mean?
Yeah,
if you like women or not, if you haven't even experienced it yet.
And just, with Dwayne Wade being who he is, it's going to be in the public eye.
Yeah.
So he has to handle it, very delicately. Like he gotta handle that shit. Like he can't judge him. He can't come all crazy, because, that can get exposed.
Yeah, he definitely got to be politically correct with it. Like,
he ain't got
no choice.
He got money to lose and everything.
Exactly. That's sponsorships, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think he got a choice but to
come out there.
you see what with that Kevin Hart
right?
shit, man. You see that, man.
Man, I don't give no straight father want his son doing that though.
No,
not at all.
I don't think. To be honest with you, I don't think nobody would say that they want their child to be.
Yeah, nobody don't want their child to be a certain way. That's opposite of the norm. In a sense.
Yeah, nah, it is. That's what it is. Like I don't think nobody would say actually say they want that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could be wrong. Somebody.
But I will say, like,
comment below if you feel different.
You gotta accept it though, and that's the hardest thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would.
That's the hardest thing, right? Like
I absolutely would. At the end of the day, that's still your child.
Exactly,
I mean, ain't nothing
right?
you could do about it at a certain point. But I'm saying at 11 years old, I don't see how. Know what I mean, a kid could just be like, at 11. Yeah. Now I went to school with some girls who was on some tomboy shit, and they grew up, and that's what they was. Like, you feel me? I don't know. Like, I don't know.
But he got to do damage control, right? He got to do damage control from afar. Like, he got to be able to. His publicist is probably telling him, "All right, do this with your son. If he's acting this way, do this." So the public can, you know what I mean, see that you're not judgmental on that, population, and you're accepting it because he got partnerships, he got sponsorships, so
millions of dollars.
He can't f that. You can fuck that up.
$1,000,000.
So I'll do the same thing. You feel me? Like I'll make sure it's smart because this is your legacy. You feel me? You gotta make sure you good.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah, you can't fuck it up for the whole. Like that'd be like at the end of the day, that's his son. I'm pretty sure you love him no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? My whole thing is at 11, I don't think kids should be thinking about talking about all that shit. Sex period at 11 years old. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. But I know I was a fast ass. Shit.
I was trying to. Yeah, but that's normal at this certain age.
I was trying to get.
Yeah.
But like actually having sex though at 11, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think that was going on. I know it wasn't for me.
No.
Like 13, like what I mean, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
11 and 12, we going to the bus ride. We going on the bus, going to the movies. And then I'm trying to figure you something real quick.
That was the good old days though, like man, you feel me?
Play with your nipple or something.
Man, kids I don't know what the fuck kids do nowadays, man. I don't even want to think about that shit nowadays, man. Yo, speaking of, Like y'all ever seen documentaries on like motherfuckers like what's his nigga name? Charles Manson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Shit
seen
like
a couple
that.
of
Like
I'm
these
big on
crazy
that.
motherfuckers.
I'm big on that, yo.
Now we had serial killers been in this country around the world, whatever, for a long time.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of time, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand these motherfuckers. Like what would make somebody want to like do some of the shit they be doing? Like they just want to kill. Like you think motherfuckers born this way? Like, cause these motherfuckers be regular people in your neighborhood,
Yo, man.
in the suburbs and all that shit. You think you done moved out? You think you done got out? You chilling and shit like that, and you got a serial killer. This motherfucker outside helping you look for the missing child.
Psychopath. I think it's trauma, dog. I gotta do with something.
Some people just like got it in them to kill, man.
Yeah, like you
you ain't gonna understand they thinking and shit like that. Like they gonna do like whatever they feel like doing.
For instance, the guy in Jersey who killed those 3 young women.
Yeah,
You heard about that, right? You know, social media making that shit easier, right?
Ooh.
easier for who?
What dude
The women and that man to prey on women. You know, he killed 3 women. It's in New Jersey. It's on NJ.com. He strangled all 3 of them, but he you know acted like he wanted to date them. You know, interest in them, killed him. Interest in him.
He was older than him. He was older than
One was
black
33. One was 33. One was 19. The other one
Was
was
it a black
20.
dude?
Yeah, black dude. He had glasses.
Oh man, I could have sworn it was a white dude.
It's a black dude.
What's up? Some DC
a black
sniper
dude.
shit.
I ain't
Black
gonna
dude,
I
3.
bet my house that was a white. That's like,
Guess what race he is?
I would have bet my house.
Yeah, you gotta,
Nah, but keep going,
Turn
man.
that one to the game.
Damn.
Yeah, man. That motherfucker killed 3, bro. Like, and he had no remorse in it.
Yo, this dude wasn't a serial killer, but he killed his wife and his 2 daughters. His name was Chris Watts from Denver, Colorado. It was like 2018 or 17, one or the other. He had found the mistress or whatever, and instead of just divorcing his wife, they was going through problems or whatnot. She was pregnant again. Instead of doing that, he decided one morning to just kill his wife and his 2 daughters and take them to his work site and like separate the bodies and all that. Like, and it's actual footage on YouTube of him and of him coming home to like the police there looking for her and all that shit. Like this motherfucker, they in the neighbor house and shit. He nervous as shit because they got the camera on. So the police there like the police get a call. This nigga start jumping and shit like that. Like he acting mad calm though. Like he on some. Like when he talking to the news, like this shit is crazy. Like anybody want to look it up, look at Chris Watts. They got documentaries and all that shit. You go look that shit up on your own. But yo, that motherfucker
He
was
sound
crazy.
like my man Timothy Blackburn, man. You know,
Nah, I ain't hear him.
No, I ain't
Las Vegas. He
Oh, the shooter.
Nah, he ain't a shooter. He had robbed a bank or some shit, or a casino or some shit like that back in the early '90s, late '90s. One of them shits and shit. But he's like some black dude, no karate, all this type of shit, martial arts expert, and all this shit like that though. So he get locked up for robbing the car. They lock him up for this shit, whatever. His girl break him out of jail, like sneak him a strap, and it's all true story. You feel me? Sneak him a strap.
Yeah.
He bust out, get a shootout with police and shit like that. Long story short, they cornered your man in the hotel. When they say cornered him in the hotel and shit like that, instead of him turning himself in, he killed himself. He killed his whole family and shit. His wife and his 2 daughters.
Dang.
Nigga, silly.
Yeah, your man was different. Like, I mean,
Silly,
he rather them all been together than him go to jail. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, that's some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Selfish shit, man.
Selfish as hell, man.
The judge asked a nigga, he like, yo, why you ain't just get a divorce? Like, you could have been with the chick, kids, everything could have been cool. Like,
Yeah, man. That shit is crazy, man.
motherfuckers is stupid, man.
Yo, man. Let's talk about Dame Dash, man. This nigga, man.
Oh yeah, I seen Dame Dash.
So-
He got accused of.
He was a rape, but the person that he accused or was accusing him or something was stealing while she was in his home. She was stealing something.
my whole thing is, right, if you supposed to be a professional, now this is no way victim blaming. If this really happened, then he deserved whatever's coming to him, 100%. No excuse. If that's what really happened. But my whole thing is, my first question when I read this is, if you're a professional, photographer, whatever, videographer, whatever she was doing, if you're a professional, why are you sleeping in someone's daughter's room?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in no you gotta put me in a hotel or something like that. If we coming to do a job, I'm not sleeping in your daughter. How that don't even sound right.
Mm-hmm. You right.
Do that sound any like your daughter's room? That you gonna come sleep in my daughter's room?
Nah, definitely not. The fuck is you think this is? Like my daughter room of all places.
Like it probably was something going on before that. You don't know what happened and shit. Like, I don't know the details of the story.
Nah,
you
don't.
know she represented by the same lawyer though that he just had the deposition with though.
Oh, come on, yeah. That sound fishy.
Dang,
And this is suing for $50 million. Like, so it cost $50 million. Like,
They trying to
so
do
like you
them.
put yourself in a position. There's women out here that'll put themselves in a position of danger with the potential, like knowing that they want to sue if something happens. Like,
Oh, premeditated already. She already
you
got-
putting yourself in the line, like, you don't know what could really happen, and some shit could go crazy. Like, you ain't really think this shit could happen. Like, you feel me? Then it's too late. Like, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, man. And then it, like, I don't understand. I ain't get the whole, like, him accusing her of taking $5,000 worth of items in the household. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like a lot of drama and conflict is around that old man.
Yeah, that shit don't sound. I don't know. Damn, he keep getting himself in some shit though.
Yeah,
He need to
like,
chill out a little bit.
I think Dame just motherfucking he real boisterous and shit like that about himself.
Yeah,
and
but
shit,
he a little
like,
bit too old to be keep like.
He need to calm down a little bit. He need to tone it down just a little bit. He need to relax a little bit.
That's what he said on his Instagram about the situation. He said he gonna be relaxing in Hawaii while this is getting handled and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what he need to do. He need to relax
for
a
like
little
2-3
bit.
weeks. He good. You know what I mean?
So,
Yeah, Dame good though, man. He gonna be alright.
let's say y'all niggas at a train station, right?
All right.
Y'all waiting on the train. You see a suspicious guy. Leaves a book bag 10 feet from you. Walks away. He's looking for exits, stuff like that. He gets through the exit. What's your next move?
I'm walking away too.
You ain't warning nobody what you want. You ain't saying bomb or no
Nope.
shit like that.
Nah.
I'm following that nigga. I'm following him. That's what I'm doing.
too.
Yeah,
Shit,
I
you
mean,
gonna let-
he know the way out. Like that nigga know the way out. So yeah, I'm following that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
nigga, I'm being selfish. I ain't let nobody know
I'm
about
like,
it.
I'm like,
get the fuck out of there.
bro, hold your bag, bro. If he keep walking on some shit like that, I'm
I'm
like,
out.
yeah, I'm going with you, like, bro.
Yeah, you
You
left your bag. So you ain't gonna. You
might not have no time to do all that, all that shit like that right there.
My girl with me, I'm gonna tell her we out. You know what I'm saying? Once I give it a nod, she know we
Well,
out.
I'm getting the fuck, cause I thought about, like, if you yell bomb and shit like that, you gonna cause a fucking stampede, and none of y'all might not get out that moment.
That's what I'm
You gotta
saying.
get about it.
You gotta think for
I think
yourself.
you gotta say yourself in that
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Man. I think you gotta say
I mean,
yourself in that moment.
yeah, I mean, who is you to say to take like, baby? You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm getting out. I'm getting at the exit. I might yell that shit on the way down the stairs.
Yo, what if? All right, so say you at a kid's birthday party, right?
Oh yeah, you gotta get the. Yeah,
And
I
it's a
sacrifice
fire.
myself.
It's a fire, but your son, your kids ain't even there yet. You wait. You had to
There's
come
a
from
fire
work.
in the house.
You come. Boom. Your wife, girl on her way there, but it's a fire. So you call her, babe. It's a fire right now. I'm trying to get out. Right? What would you do? Would you run first, or would you save the kids? But these are not your kids.
If I can save them, shit.
I'm
if
saying, I
anybody-
can't leave no kids like that, man.
I'm
I
leaving
ain't got
them
that.
kids.
I'm leaving them
Nah,
kids.
you cold as ice, bro. I can't leave no kids like that.
I mean, if I can save them, it depends. Like if they like we all right there. If I can grab some kids, get the fuck up out of there.
Yo,
Hey, yo, you a cold
yo.
motherfucker.
If I don't
bro.
know that, if I don't know these
I ain't-
kids. And I know these. I'm leaving these kids.
No, I ain't
I'm gonna be
running
like
them.
Seinfeld. You ever
Oh, yeah,
see
George,
something?
yeah, George,
I'm
yeah,
pushing
yeah.
them out the way. Like, get out.
George knocked that old lady down. He said, "You got to get up out of there." Like, he ain't give a fuck. Like, you feel me?
Nah,
Yeah.
but that's like being like a firefighter and shit. Like you running into burning buildings and shit like that. I ain't really built for that type of shit.
At all.
I ain't running in no burning building. I can't do it.
I just found out firefighters make more than police officers, cops and shit.
I bet they do.
Yeah, they do.
Shit, he's running in
But
burning
a
buildings.
lot
man.
of times, though, them niggas ain't be sitting around playing cards.
Yeah, but
For
when
like
something do
weeks and
happen,
weeks,
but
yeah.
still, that shit is worth a whole year, my nigga. You tell me, yo, running in one burning building is worth a year's worth of regular work.
A whole year, yo.
You could chill the rest of the year. You working, you running one burning building.
Cause you know it's a lot of risk that you got to do with that.
A lot. That's a whole lot.
Like it's
that
crazy.
motherfucking roof cave in on you while you in a fire, burning roof caving on you.
It's crazy. You know, at Bergen County, it's this old firefighter from New York. He was in the 9/11 situation.
Oh yeah, see that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
He
And yo,
probably
the
got
government did him
sick.
foul.
Yeah, I about to say he probably got sick at some point.
They did him. No, he didn't get. He's not diagnosed with cancer yet, so they can't give him the settlement. You have to be diagnosed with cancer, then they'll give you the money that you need.
Running up in that motherfucker.
So imagine that you gotta be basically have a death sentence after breathing all that stuff. You gotta have a death sentence like you got cancer to be able to get the government to help you.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I got way more respect for firefighters, bro. Cause like these motherfuckers definitely these niggas running burning buildings, bro.
Yeah. Sad, don't forget back in the day, them niggas did turn the water hoses on your ass, though, too.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about like just the running and burning buildings part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, they do.
I guess that's
Just that part.
respect.
Like you feel me? Like
I mean,
he definitely took it to a whole nother place. Yeah, you right. You definitely right.
Respect. Them niggas all at the at a moment notice, at the drop of a hat. Switch right up on your ass. Like, nigga.
Yeah, man.
You think that can happen now, though?
Man.
With firefighters?
It said, listen, if they feel like it'll help, you know what I mean? Who knows?
Yo, man, it's gonna be left field. When is Zion Williamson coming back? Is he back already?
He was supposed to be back, right?
They gotta get his weight down, man. He gonna get injured. I give him 3 games in NBA
So that's what
top.
you really think it is? You think they're holding him out to get his weight down?
I think they're just trying to be super careful.
Yeah, because he the number one pick. They just lost AD. They ain't got no future without him.
Yeah, I think they just trying to be super careful. Like almost to the point where and then after you just seen what happened with Kevin Durant and shit like that, everybody on pins and needles right now. Like ain't nobody trying to take no risk. Like you feel me?
You can't get athletes like stars like that, man.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying. Look at Kawhi Leonard. Like he taking the fucking every other night off. Like ain't nobody trying to take no risk like that right now.
And Kawhi smart though, cause he doing that while he's still young. So he got at least one more good big contract in his career.
Oh
like,
yeah,
you feel me?
oh yeah, one more big,
I
probably
think
2.
I think he only signed for 3 years. Him and Paul George.
Cause he's 29, right?
I think it's way better to be a basketball player than a football player. Like,
All
yeah,
day.
Yeah.
Like
all
way,
day.
and way bigger checks, like way more money, like.
Cause it's like you the basketball. Like people watch basketball almost like you almost don't have to have a team to enjoy basketball.
Right.
Football, you kind of need a team like to root for.
And your face is more recognizable. Like it's recognizable.
Now you put a couple dollars on that shit, like you.
Yeah, see, you talking about a
yeah.
different dynamic. That's a whole different dynamic. But just watching it from a fan standpoint, football, you kind of need somebody to root for. But basketball, you could just root for players.
Yeah. And they changed. They have. I feel like with basketball,
They changed teams in their prime.
I feel like basketball has a stronger change on the culture.
Yeah, definitely,
Like
definitely.
the culture is they can change the culture just from tattoos, braids,
Basketball,
certain haircuts where all the young boys is getting a little whoop
that's
here.
a fact. Because of the sneakers too, the same sneakers that they wear on court, you can actually wear on the street. It's not that with football. You ain't wearing cleats on the street.
You're not.
Even though niggas did that at one point.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
But
that was some wild shit.
That ain't
What type
last
of
too
shit
long.
was that, man?
That ain't
I
last
think
too
he was wearing
long.
baseball cleats too, right?
Yeah, that's
think,
what I had. Those type of shit was that.
I think niggas was just happy. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was
It'd be on the
Niggas
team.
was trying something different, man. Niggas was trying something different, man. But for me, I can't really watch sports without betting on them though, like the gambling on them. I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't got no interest in that shit though. For me.
He's a gambler.
I'm an admitted gambler.
the-
Admitted gambler, yeah. That's compulsive gambler.
All right, so we ain't gonna call the 1-800 hotline for you just yet.
He accepts it though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he not in denial, so he don't need the 1-800 hotline yet.
At one point in time and shit, no, I ain't gonna lie, I gambled myself to the right to the streets. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you like, you feel me? Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you like, I ain't gonna hold you and shit like that.
I called a nigga one day, right? Call him like, hey, what's up? Where you at? And then like, I'm on the bus.
Yeah,
I'm like,
true story.
I'm like, you in the bus?
Yeah.
I'm on this is Greyhound. He was on the Greyhound. He was going to Atlantic City. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, it's like a Tuesday night. I'm like, yo,
it was a Sunday. Cause mind you, it was a Sunday. I just lost all my damn money in the motherfucking betting on football and shit like that.
So you take a bus.
I'm like, not all my damn money. I think I had like $200 left in my name. We was born and shit. I'm like, yo, fuck it. I'm about to jump. I'm about to go to Atlantic City and try to gamble, come back up. Like, you feel me? All this shit like that. I just lost hella money back to football and shit.
I would have never thought of that.
And it's like, I think this is like 2010.
How the outcome? What was the outcome?
Oh, I lost every goddamn dollar. Probably like after a 4-hour ride on that bus. Like, I got down in like 30 minutes, lost every dollar I had in my pocket. I sat on the curb. I sat on the curb like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
that shit was like that shit like the middle of a movie. Like,
man, I called this particular female I was dealing with at the time and shit. And she had sent me a couple dollars to get back up there on the bus and shit to get up out of there and shit like that, man.
That's what's up, man. Always loyal down, loyal ones, man.
Yeah. I mean, I was enabling if you ask me though, man. I put it up. I probably go gamble all your motherfucking money and shit, bro. Go ahead with that old school shit, bro.
This nigga said he's on the Greyhound to Atlantic City. Man, this nigga's wild, man.
That ride down there felt long
funny.
as hell, but coming back up, that shit felt super fast. I ain't want to be back up there. I ain't want to face the world, but like fucked up.
I would have went home with straight to sleep after some shit like that.
But I wasn't no sleep, wasn't coming there, bro. But I mean, by the grace of God, I mean, you always turn your situation around as long as you're free and alive and shit. So
every day, that's all you got. That's all you need, man. Is to wake up, man.
Nah, I just gamble responsibly, and
That's
I mean,
what's up,
don't go beyond my means and shit like that. Don't put the house on it like that. I mean,
that's what you gotta do.
You don't need a bus ride, man.
Every now and then, if I get crazy, it'd be more money I want from them.
Yo, you know, I didn't notice that only Norks say hike. Like when they joking, like I'm hike on you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was only a Nork thing.
Yeah, that's just big city.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I thought everybody in the world say that. Like, not the world, but you know, everybody. Like, cause you hear people talking. I'm like, yo, don't nobody. Like, it's the perfect word for it though. Like,
Go to Cali, they be like, I'm a geek on you, boy.
bro, that shit is ass. Every other word I heard to describe joking on somebody to me is ass. Besides hype. That's like the perfect word if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know, like, even probably my producer could vouch for this. I didn't know that in Patterson they didn't even say that.
No, they don't say
He
that.
never heard it.
Yeah, they don't say that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Like
Everybody in North say it.
snapping.
Yeah,
Harlem call
that's
it
it.
snapping and shit. Like snapping.
Everybody got different words for
But
it.
where did it come from? Because it was always there. It's not like it never was a time where it never was that. It never was hiking.
Yeah, man. I think it came from comedians, man, or something. It had to come from some type of
They
Eddie
don't never
Murphy.
say that shit.
Hilarious or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, speaking of comedians, y'all, I seen a post, right? They had a one gotta go. Y'all ever seen them type of post? Where they put a bunch of different people pictures and like one gotta go.
Okay.
They had Tyler Perry, Martin, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, and Kevin Hart, right? Now, this was a younger person's post.
Martin, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, and Kevin Hart.
Now, I seen the first two people I seen said Dave Chappelle, and I went the fuck off.
Yeah,
He's a legend. What?
Dave Chappelle, man, Kevin Hart.
I went the fuck off. No, fuck around. Fuck Kevin Hart. Tyler Perry was on this list.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I want off the list. That's why I heard.
How you say Dave Chappelle with Tyler Perry on the list?
Yeah, that's whole thing.
Like, is you crazy?
But
He's
yo,
not even a comedian.
Nah, but I fuck with Kevin Hart, man. After watching this Netflix,
Yeah,
He a grinder, yo.
I forgot you said Tyler Perry. I thought you said Martin, Eddie, and Dave Chappelle. I don't fall though with Kevin Hart though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Kevin,
nowhere near.
No,
He's
but
nowhere
Tyler
near.
Perry got to go before that.
Yeah, Tyler Perry go before
I can
him,
see that.
definitely,
I can
because
see that,
Tyler Perry's not even a comedian. Like, I respect the whole studio thing down in Atlanta and all that. That shit is crazy.
He probably take the exit himself out that look. He ain't a comedian either.
Yeah, like he never did a stand up. Like, he do Medea. It's cool. Like,
Nah, it's funny, and he got a whole production company.
I don't like the movie Medea shit. Like, I was a fan of it back in the day, like when it
was on
get a
stage.
bootleg tape, type
Yeah.
shit. That's when it was funny.
It was
Now
really
it's kind of watered down and shit.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
He's not even a comedian though. Like, how
That-
you cut Dave Chappelle out? Seriously, he's one of the fucking greatest of all
greatest
time.
of
That
all.
nigga OG
He is.
Dukes on Netflix. Them shit's funny.
I
as
don't feel like
hell,
nobody
though,
funnier than Dave Chappelle right now. Honestly,
Yeah, nah, ain't nobody fucking.
Ain't nobody-
Especially
ain't
stand
no
up,
fucking
like
with
sitting
him.
up there, they just talking,
Yeah,
not
stand
doing
up,
nothing
he's
ain't
else.
nobody
crazy.
fucking with him.
That's
Stand up
different.
is crazy.
That's different to do right there, like though. When you just in a room full of people and you make the whole fucking room laugh, like
Yeah, and that's why I respected Kevin Hart for that Netflix thing that he showed, that he said that he still goes and does stand up comedy in like little small, comedy vendors. That's what's up. Cause you a big star.
Yeah, he don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that, but you
Right.
going at to try new material, and that means you working hard. That's a hard work.
All right, then that way you ain't gotta be waiting on jobs and shit. Like once they decide they don't need you no more, you still got the toys.
You still got that.
People thought he was crazy walking away from that. What was it, 50 million, something like that?
Dave Chappelle.
Man,
Yeah,
I wish the Chappelle show could have went on, but I mean, I think he did what was best.
Corny ass Keenan and Peele trying to do like they own word and shit.
I never was into them. Like
Nah,
that shit was.
them
shit was
niggas
like,
is the right movies though. That Get Out was I like that movie.
yeah, they pretty good, man. But we gonna get into this week's artist spotlight, man. We got my boy Biddles. Check it out, man. I didn't know my hat was fucked up.
Trap, nigga. Trap, nigga. Break it down, bag it up. When you stand on the strip, shit be adding up. I'm tryna come through the farm, bitch bad as fuck. Ass fat, titties big, and she tatted up. Break it down, bag it up. When you stand on the strip, shit be adding up. I'm tryna come through the farm, bitch bad as fuck. Ass fat, titties big, and she tatted up. I'm on the phone with my amigo. Said he gon' front me a whole kilo. How much money I'ma get that nigga? Zero. The next game, motherfucker, call me Debo. All them hundreds and them 50s, yeah, they equal. Every time I re-up, it's a sequel. I get my money off the dope and Perico. Anytime I need this shit, hit my Nito. Oh yeah.
Break it down, bag it up. When you hug on the strip, shit be adding up. Swing through in the farm, bitch bad as fuck. And I make her bust it open and she back it up. Break it down, bag it up. When you hug on the strip, shit be adding up. Swing through in the farm, bitch bad as fuck. And I make her bust it open and she back it up. Dope, coke, weed, pills, nigga, that's that light work. 40 on my hip, you tryna see how that pipe work. Baby girl might twerk, nah, that's definite. Screaming God gang, cause that little nigga heaven sent. Pull up to your residence, serving all the residents. Fiends getting high, hella fly like a pelican. Yeah, we beat them guys with them pies, moving hella bricks. I be talking to my amigos like we relatives. Call it the jug or they call it the trap. Everybody on this bitch probably tucking the pack. Get it banging with that chopper, niggas know where we at. When that coke hit the pot, watch the fiends react. I was selling hard white, then I moved to the smack. Then I jumped up in this bitch and start finessing the track, nigga.
Break it down, bag it up. When you hugging on the strip, shit be adding up. Coming through, wanna dash 200 up. Bad bitch with me, only thing she wanna do is fuck. Break it down, bag it up. When you hugging on the strip, shit be adding up. Coming through, wanna dash 200 up. Bad bitch with me, only thing she wanna do is get to work at 9 a.m. it's going by 12 p.m. I don't go to the club, my gun can't get in. Never walking head first, I be backing in. We don't wait in lines, tell it bounce and let the trappers in. I don't move how you move, yeah, I'm Millie, nigga. Shots at how you flippin', round off, send me, nigga. How you wanna play? Closet full of triggers, niggas. Go to the masjid and pray before I kill a nigga. Niggas talking about work, but never sold work. I was trapping, you was getting ringtones on the church. Hit my line of day, I got dope, lean, and the perks. Grinding hard since the 5X t-shirts. So go and get your work, yeah, nigga, bag it up. But it don't mean nothing if it ain't adding up.
Break it down, bag it up.
When you hug on the strip, shit be adding up.
Coming through, wanna dash 200 up. Bad bitch with me, only thing she wanna do is fuck.
Break it down, bag it up.
When you stand on the strip, shit be adding up.
Coming through, wanna dash 200 up.
And I make her bust it open and she back it up.
Yeah, that was authentic, man. I like that. That was authentic.
No shit, no shit.
No shit.
That's
I
your
like
hood,
that.
right? Ain't that your hood?
Down bottom and shit. Astor, Sherman, Brunswick, Thomas, you know, the shit, Millers.
I ain't
all
gonna
that
lie.
shit over there.
A lot of shit happened to me down that motherfucker, yo. All the bad shit that happened down there. I used to tell that shit all the time, man. I felt like that area was cursed, man.
Yeah.
I don't like that area.
Yeah, that shit definitely,
I don't like it.
I mean, that shit definitely survival of the fittest down that motherfucker. Like, I mean, cutthroat city, like.
Word up. That shit was a little crazy down there. I don't like it. But yo, could you ever, like, you know some chicks out here that say they don't give head, shit like that. Like, like,
That's a sin.
you can't marry no chick that don't give head. What type of shit is that?
That's just chicks with boyfriends. Yeah. Like, yeah, that means she got a boyfriend. Yeah, sweetheart. I know, sweetheart. Come on, baby girl. You ain't got to lie to me talking that old school shit. You feel me? Just tell me you got a boyfriend, cause you still got a little respect for him, but you just, I mean, we're trying something different, like quick.
Well, could you marry somebody that like want some traditional shit, like don't have sex before marriage type shit?
I don't know, man. I kind of want to know who I'm dealing with. Like, I mean, period. Like, all that, man.
I'm not doing that.
You could test drive the car before you buy it, man.
Yeah, I'm test driving.
You just buy that shit on good faith. You shit like, yeah, this is a good car and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm test driving. I got to test drive it. Fuck that.
Buying expensive gifts. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I know a guy, right? He buys girl mad expensive gifts, like what's that shit called? What's the Apple computers, the iMacs and all that shit,
Yeah.
MacBooks and all that shit,
Yeah.
like $1,300 computers, cell phones, iPhones, earbuds, all that shit. He told me he don't crack. He don't crack no cheeks.
His girl?
That's his girl?
He talking about they waiting for marriage and all that. Don't crack no cheeks.
Hold up. Nah,
I knew somebody
what?
that was at the auction about to buy a girl a car and took her on trips and ain't get no cheeks. But, no.
Yeah, niggas doing that.
Yeah, for real.
Salam alaikum.
Niggas is crazy, bro. I'll tell you like that, right? Niggas is crazy, yo.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, imagine how she talked to her girlfriends about him.
Them girls, they all can't wait for the minute girl turn her back.
Word up, they can't
They
wait.
they got their hand right in the register. They trying to get some of that money too, girl.
They gonna,
I like nice shit. She's like, I nice shit.
they gonna tell them we hungry.
That shit crazy though, man.
A chick ever hit you with that though? Try to get you to bring something for not only her but her friends too.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That shit, yeah, I seen that
That
shit.
old school shit.
yeah. I never.
Tell them we hungry shit.
Yeah, I don't know about that shit. I ain't never had no shit like
I'm
that.
Petty McGriff. I ain't doing this.
Yeah, I'm Patty McGriff. You ain't bringing no. Yeah, I ain't
Yeah, I
bringing
know.
your friends
Yeah,
shit.
nigga,
Nah, like you know, I'll bring a small fry.
That bitch ain't bringing your friends nothing, man.
It's for them. I bring small fry, small
Like,
fry.
You want to smoke? You come smoke with me. You want to come get the weed?
Niggas,
What game going on, man? I see you over there. What game you watching over there,
Oh, this your
man?
man,
I'm
John
about
Morant.
to say I ain't
yeah.
watching no game.
Your man, John Morant. You know,
Oh yeah, Ja.
and the Nuggets
Telling
and
you,
shit.
you gonna be rookie of the year, man. Rookie of the year. Ja gonna be rookie of the year, and that's that boy.
Him or Kendrick Nunn. Like, I think his name.
That's another dude on the
I
Memphis.
think they gonna give it to Josh.
That's another
his
dude.
name. Yeah.
Watch him. Yo, he's gonna be real, bro. He's like a 6'11".
number
He
13?
He from Michigan.
What's his name?
He from
Williams?
Jason Jackson or Jackson something. Jackson Jr.
Yeah,
Jackson Jr. Yo,
I forgot his first name.
I promise you.
Yeah, I know you talking about the
in
little,
3 years,
He
he
nice,
will
yeah.
be top 5 NBA player in the league.
How about Pascal Siakam?
Yeah, he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he came out.
And he worked his way out to the G League too. Like,
Yeah.
nah, nigga, probably a
And
problem.
you know
right
who
now.
in the G League? The dude, the Phoenix drafted what's the fuck is his name? Number 20. Jared. His name Jackson too. He came in the league 2 years ago.
I know you're talking about. No, not Jared Colvin.
His
Josh
name-
Jackson.
Josh Jackson.
Josh Jack. He's in the D League.
He's with the G League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought he'd have made it to
But
the league.
sometimes niggas be getting hurt and then they be
Especially
they had to
Joe
work their way
Ja-
back
like,
before they
yo.
start playing in NBA and shit like.
I thought he would have been in the league though. He's 6'8", wing.
Nah, he was he got drafted. He was
Yeah.
drafted first round, but he just ain't. I don't know. He's sort of like, see, Ben Simmons is so great at everything he's good at. He's great at it, but the jump shot thing is gonna like.
And
I think that's
playoffs
gonna
come,
keep
they
him
cutting
from
him right off. They gonna stop.
That's gonna
him.
keep him from winning the championship
Yeah.
Only on that team.
on that team. And like he has to add more pieces.
On that team, no, I think he needs to go. I think the Sixers needed him and Joel Embiid on the same team is not. You got the point guard and the center who basically got the same skill set.
Block defense and
Like the you feel me? The two opposite ends of the team, and y'all do the same thing. Y'all need to be at the same spot in the floor to be effective.
Yeah.
He can't be effective outside of the paint.
No, you're right. And they can't open up the court.
And Joel Embiid shoot threes, but that you don't want him. You don't want him to be your 3-point shooter.
I'm saying that's good that he do shoot three because that make your big man come out the paint though. Like that's what I like about it when he's shooting threes. Even though I don't want him doing too much of that shit. I don't want the nigga with
Yeah,
James
but at the
Harden
end
on
of the
that
day,
shit.
he's a 7'1", so
but-
you want him in the paint,
But see,
really.
yeah,
Yeah.
because then if he's shooting threes and say he missed, that's a long rebound. And now if the guards don't box out or nothing like that, but that's why it's good that they got Ben Simmons at point.
Yeah,
Because
it's
he's
definitely a good
6'10",
rebound. Yeah, he
because he
rebounds
can
his ass
rebound,
off.
and that's
His
where he
ass
gets
off.
majority of his. If you really pay attention, he get his rebounds. He get that. He
I
get
think
it
they
all.
need to trade that nigga.
But what they gonna who they gonna get?
What you gonna get back with Ben
from
Simmons?
Ben Simmons?
From
He's
for Ben,
literally
you gonna
top
trade that
5
man,
NBA player right
You don't
now.
know what Ben Simmons might be in 2 years. Man, that nigga might come out shooting like Jordan in 2 years.
He don't
No,
even,
but
he
he-
don't even attempt to shoot.
But he's gonna be top 10 at least NBA player, bro. He's gonna be top 10. There's no way.
know.
Because his vision, court vision, the
So
way
if
he
you had to
dribble,
trade,
it's crazy.
if you
At
had to
6'10",
trade Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid, who you trading?
Joel.
Why you trading?
Nah, I can't trade Joel Embiid, baby.
You gotta trade one of them.
That nigga, I'm saying he be getting hurt a lot. That's the only thing I said. Hold
I'm
against
changing-
Joel
I'm changing-
Embiid. But
I'm
like,
changing Joel.
if I had to match up talent for talent, I give me another Ben Simmons. You ain't getting another
Where
Joel
you
Embiid.
gonna see another Ben Simmons? Who's another
But
Ben
I'm talking about,
Simmons?
but you gonna get another Joel Embiid?
Yeah. You can get a Nas Reed. He played for Minnesota Timberwolves. He played just like Joel Embiid. Can shoot the three, finger roll, dribble. He's 6'10", 6'11". You know what I'm saying? You could get centers.
He come off the bench with Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, he come
But-
up. He a rookie. He a
But
rookie.
now,
The only
Embiid
reason-
give it to Karl Anthony Towns every time he play him. He give it to him.
The only reason I would probably, even though I would want to keep Joel Embiid, is because of the injury factor, and I don't. And it's a possibility that his body won't hold up over time.
Yeah.
It's a possibility
That's what I
that
said,
his career might be shorter than Ben Simmons' career.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're probably not gonna keep them to the end of their career anyway. You know, basketball players nowadays don't really do that.
And I'm thinking about as far as marketing too. Ben Simmons, I can market him. He's an easier market. Australia. It's an easier market.
You
Joel
gotta
Embiid,
surround him with all shooters.
Joel Embiid, it's hard. He can be marketable because he's a funny guy, right? He's a funny, interest, but still his language, right, is still like broken English in a sense. It's like, it's not marketable. You feel me? And as far as like
Sidebar on that,
what?
it's a possibility that Giannis Antetokounmpo could go to the Golden State Warriors.
Get the fuck out.
He about to be a free agent.
Yeah.
So
Golden
what?
State Warriors got the best
Milwaukee
team
about to
in
get that
line.
nigga.
But what makes you say that?
Because you gotta think about it. Golden State Warriors, like if he wants to win a championship, they already got the best team in line to win it. All they missing is another piece.
That's scary.
When
Yeah,
Clay
and
come
the
back,
combo with,
actually,
that's like
they
KD
not.
again.
They not even missing no piece.
Making sense, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, they not even missing no piece. All they got to do is once they get they two players back, trade D'Angelo Russell, get a small forward piece or something like that, and they back where they was before they got KD.
Yeah, Giannis is that motherfucker unstoppable.
Like I think if Milwaukee don't win the championship this year, he gonna fuck around and be out.
Oh yeah, he has to. If he stays, he's a dummy. He gotta go get. He gotta go.
I think he gonna be
Yeah,
out. Like
you gotta go be in the bigger
think
market.
about
That
him
nigga
in
a
the bigger
superstar.
market. It'd be
Right?
crazy. Like
Yeah, he a superstar.
Milwaukee.
Wow.
if I was his agent, I'm like, yo, I know we built something out here. Milwaukee is popping because of him. Like
Definitely.
Milwaukee, I never been to Milwaukee.
Never have.
But I got people out there. I got family in Milwaukee.
Okay.
Close to it. And they tell me that shit is popping because of him.
Oh.
Like the whole city, they got restaurants and shit. Like the whole economy is
Build up
different.
on
Like
it, yeah.
it's different because you got
Niggas
a
wanna
superstar
come
like
see
that.
it. Yeah, niggas want to come through there.
Niggas come to the games. You
Yeah, stand at
downtown.
the
You feel
hotels,
me? You
eating
stand
at
at
the
the hotels. You
restaurants,
eating at the restaurants.
using
Everything
the
is
parking lots, using everything getting boosted
everything
up,
is about.
shopping.
You feel me? Now, if your team go back to being ass and shit like that, nobody coming out, then people get fired and shit
Wow.
like that.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
That's like shit when LeBron come back to Cleveland. All them people that came to when he came to his son game when they did he played his old high school.
Yeah.
Like that game was in the bigger arena because he was there.
He was there. Yeah.
They know people gonna come out. You got people wearing Cleveland LeBron jerseys. They probably just bought them jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like even the Cavs still benefiting from it.
No, yeah. When you got somebody like kind of larger than life type, you know what I mean?
Like Nook never had
Simple.
that. Like
Shaq.
he could. Yeah, but he never played for the Nets.
Yeah, never played for the Nets. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would have been different. Shaq was he was in L.A.
Yeah. If he would have came back for the Nets, that would have been different.
Now,
Like, imagine
Shaq-
Kobe that came here though, like.
This is what I'm saying. Like, but I think they had to be
Why
like
you
no
supposed to know
disrespect to no other city. I think it was only fitting to be the Nook Nets. Every other team has a city.
I agree.
I didn't really like the New Jersey thing. I'm just being petty. I don't know. I don't know if that's what it is.
Nobody gonna say New Jersey though, cause like Newark ain't a big enough market like city like that's going. I mean,
I feel you, but like New Jersey is such
right
a
there next to New York.
that's why you think they took the Nets to Brooklyn. That the Brooklyn, that one barrel is
yeah.
like.
Fab. I don't like what he said in that song "Cold Summer" either, man.
What he say?
Talking about said they took the Nets. They play for keeps around here. This Brooklyn and all that. You
When
feel
they
me?
said
Like-
something about New Jersey, right?
Yeah, like I ain't really like that, Fab. I ain't gonna hold you. That sound like a shot, man. I ain't gonna like that. Like, yeah, we taking that. You ain't getting it back type shit.
Uh-huh.
We ain't want the Nets anyway. They was ass.
He ain't live. I'm saying, but now look at him now. All of a sudden now they got KD and Kyrie on that
Man, it's a
motherfucker.
different.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Oh, yeah, man.
They never landed no free agent
Got a Russian mafia.
when they was
man.
when they was New Jersey Nets. They never landed no big free agent.
Yeah,
Certain
Jason
free agents
Kidd.
don't go. Yeah,
Jason
but-
Kidd was please, please.
They got Vince Carter
Yeah, Vince Carter.
and Jason Kidd.
And Jay-Z, didn't Jay-Z own some of it, right? And he sold it?
At that point, you talking about at that point or
Brooklyn, but now he
Yeah,
sold it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he sold it to some
Yeah,
Russians.
I think because he got a sports management shit now.
He
some
can't,
shit.
conflict.
Yeah, conflict of interest and some shit.
Man. There's a whole bunch of Russians
You
that
think
own
Jay
that
Z
Nets.
trying to get a football team?
Probably if there's money in it. I don't see why Ho would turn
Yeah.
down the bag. That's not his style.
Yeah,
Man.
I see it.
I just see him. I don't see what's the point of getting in of doing business if you ain't gonna try to go all the way.
In a sense, no though, because like what we just said, conflict of interest. Because he got Rock Nation Sports, so he got an actual agency. You know what I'm saying? So how can you be, you know what I mean, a owner of a team with
Now you
having
gotta
a
you
sport
want to
agent?
try to manage.
Yeah,
probably
like
sell-
that's
he probably
athletes
sell
and
it
shit.
off.
now
Yeah.
you got an advantage, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So I don't know. I don't think he gonna get that off with that.
He probably sell that shit off. You think he can sell it off or give it to
Shit, I don't know if he want to sell it off. He got some heavy hitters signed with him.
or give it to somebody else or some shit like that?
He got some heavy hitters, man.
Oh,
I think
this shit is crazy.
yeah, that I meant to tell y'all too. I had listened to that new Cam album, man. I like that
Oh,
new
you
joint.
like
though,
it?
yeah.
You like it?
Yeah. Shout out to Cam, that Purple Haze too. Shit.
What was
man.
like, you know, as far as like top two
that
joints?
losing weight shit was crazy.
Losing weight tough, yeah. And what's the shit he like? He said he's all talking about the shit you talking about Juju and Safari
yeah.
part of the circus.
I would have took my
yeah.
ex back.
But I seen it with Safari.
I seen it with Safari. Like, what if you saw your ex with a dude that you felt wasn't up to par? I guess that's what he meant by that. Like, he wasn't cool enough or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, every time I hear that nigga Safari and shit, I think about that Rucker Park shit with your man, like, dog. You feel me? He said he started out and started talking, and she said, man, niggas started boo. He started throwing bottles at him, and she like, man, I fuck little bitch, I fuck bitches you niggas dream about. And he started ducking before the bottle or something.
Yeah, that's some clown shit to say.
Hey, this nigga funny as hell.
That's some clown shit to say, man.
He's
That's
a clown though. That's who he is.
He do clown shit.
He do clown shit.
That's all you gonna say though. Like he really said that though. That shit was just funny as hell. He ducked the bottle and shit.
He got they married now.
Erica Mena.
She gonna take him for his bread.
I mean, shit, they both is, I guess, like what would you call him, C-list celebrity?
I think niggas was feeling Safari because he told on them niggas that robbed him and shit like that.
He just did a lot of clown shit.
Clown shit.
Yeah, he did a lot of clown shit, man. But look, man, we gonna get into this segment of Would You Rather real quick, man, before we get up out of here on this happy holiday episode. Nah, it's not a happy holiday episode. What the fuck I'm talking about?
Right, man.
It's a new year though. We about to go to this new year, baby.
We almost in the new
He said
year.
happy holiday.
Nigga,
you saw me look at his
talking about holiday. I thought he was a racist brother.
We just looked at his ass.
I don't know where that came from, man. But yo, if you had your choice, to be born in a different time, a different era, in the past, in the future, or be born the year you was born, like now, which one would you choose?
I wish I could have kind of been brought up in the 90s, 80s, 90s era, like the 80s and 90s, man.
Well,
I could have took that, man.
Was born in
I'm talking about. I wish I could have. Like,
so
been,
what year would you have to been born?
Like
70s.
It'd be like probably like the 70s and shit.
Like 75.
Yeah, like you say, like you be 16, but not like 1970 or something. You be like 16 and like 86 and shit. Right when shit started really being
I
shaky.
get what you're saying. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see this nigga. I get where he going with this. This
Because the whole time I'm sitting here like, yo.
Listen, he's setting himself up for the right position.
The right moment. That right moment he said when he get shaky. You heard it?
Nah, I'm just saying, yeah.
He's setting himself up.
I got my 4-finger ring and all that, my gold ring and all that. So I ain't gonna hold it. You feel me?
He set himself up perfect, man. What about you?
Yo, man, I'm going with like 1900, man.
Ooh, baby, that was a rough time. That was some rough times right there for black people.
I'm gonna go 1900 because I'm gonna try to get down. I'm gonna find the oil. You feel me? I'm gonna go looking at the oil. And I'm gonna dominate the oil and I'm gonna dominate the railroad. The railroad. I'm gonna have trains all over the country.
Man, you gonna get half the town lunch. Talking about you trying to go out and get oil. You gonna get half of your town lunch. Every time you ain't gonna get lunch messing with you going out, you gonna get oil and diamonds in 1900. I think like 35 years ago, you was a slave, like, you feel me? Because that shit was over 1865.
Yeah, so that's why I said 1905, 1910.
How you talking about you get oil with diamonds, though, right?
Yeah, 1910. I'm gonna get oil.
Yeah, but the problem with that, bro, you would have been dead by now.
No, if I'm by now.
And you know,
all your money would have got you was like a Model T.
Nah, all the money would have got it because it would have been in the Fleming name. You feel me? The Fleming
I feel
oil.
what you said. I feel
oil. Like you could buy a building in 1900 for like $50, $500 and shit.
It'd
that shit be worth
millions.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's how I would want to be attacked with that. You know what I mean? With the knowledge that I know now. You know.
Yo,
what about you, man?
I'm only picking probably like 10 years before I was born, probably like 79 type shit.
No, you were hell.
Nah, it's not even for that though. It's just because I feel like people from that era that grew up and then they had more. It was more of a more of a unity movement, like some knowledge of self type shit. Like I feel like a lot of people from that era was able to get on and be able to network and put things together and shit like that. Like Like our era, we wasn't on no shit like that. Like our era was like after the crack era. Like we was like the products of that. Like so it wasn't none of that like 5% of shit going on or like black righteous movements and shit like that going on at that point. Like, but the era right before that, it was going on.
Yeah.
Like you ever seen some 5%ers walk up to you as a kid and ask you, I mean, what's today's mathematics?
Yeah.
I did. Where at?
Down the hill, my man G.O.D. Man, shout out G.O.D. Man, he used to always come over there, break shit down with you, like break down the back of the dollar bill for you and all that like that. How you look? I never looked at a dollar the same after I talked to G that day like that. You feel me?
Oh, I ain't never see it about like that.
Never.
You got the Israelites downtown, but that's about it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, he oh man, yo.
They be wilding down there.
Yeah, he funny as hell when he be talking and shit though. Like,
Yeah, you think we should get him up here?
you
don't talk. You don't talk to
I
the
say we
Hebrew
should.
Israelites.
I say we should. Fuck it.
I don't know. I
We gonna get the Hebrew. We gonna get the Hebrew Israelites up here, man.
Yeah, we
So,
gonna get them
man,
up here, man.
But right now, man, we tuned in the High Society Podcast, man. Be High, Queasy, Sash24. Man, like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell and all that shit, man. We see you next week. We out of this motherfucker.
Jungle, I'll emerge with a fur coat. Haters in them suckers, throw them all in the same boat. What you looking for? Keep it moving if it ain't dope. Ain't know how to cook it, they was knocking, so I get